And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Pete Alonso. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out. Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that's
One ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And here it comes. And
2-2.
another ball. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
A bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Austin Slater stands in. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That's towards center. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Out to short. Lindor fires over to first. And that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Now the Mets will step up for their first. Back here in Queens. And on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Next offering is in for a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Oh, the throw is over his head. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Not close with that one, and the count is 3-1. To the right side, Flores. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Loaded up here in the second game of the series. And that one missing low. And now 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
No, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go needs, but right now it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Fastball for a strike. Bases loaded, 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Ball. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now Bader up to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Love how the guy out there on the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get one more and get out of this inning.
That's a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Slater going back on this one. The run! Grand slam! Oh, my! His second of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit into left field. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge.
The pitch.
Soler.
Ball one there.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Ground ball, Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Line drive. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The throw in, the tag, and they cut him down going for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Just missed.
That's a ball.
It's a good take.
Got him. It is a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Ray back to work. A little bit high. And that's ball one. Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada makes the grab, one down.
Batting ninth.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Marte in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Baden, the base runner at first with one out. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third, in there safely.
A couple of singles back-to-back. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
One away, runners at first and third. Jeff McNeil stands in. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Luciano to second. That's one. And that's two. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 4 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Luis Matos. The wind of the pitch. Out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Number 8, Michael Conforto.
He swings and fouls one off. Conforto, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Over to first, and he saved.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Runner at first with no outs here. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Matos rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. So a man aboard. And up next for San Francisco, Marco Luciano. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. And downstairs.
3-0.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Kicks and fires. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So the lineup flips over. Thairo Estrada digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
In the air on the infield. Under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that is ball one. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That misses.
1-0.
Ball one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. That one clips the outside corner, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Matos sizing this one up. Matos pulls it down. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Going 2 now.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Man at first. And the batter now, Harrison Bader. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mets lead 1. They lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Onto the fourth. Now the left fielder, Austin Slater. The one. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at.
Oh, and a great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at second with 1 away. Now here is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. He's out. And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a pitch. And another ball. Two outs. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-2.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Base is empty with 2 away. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. The Mets leading by 2 here in the second game of the series. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Here's a 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Luis Angel Acuna. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out towards right center field, sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Flied out his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And
1-2.
ball one. Right through there. Got him. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. That one lifted to left. Slater gets under it. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Back here in Queens, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Michael Conforto. Peterson back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Now Marco Luciano. Fastball for a strike. In the air, left field. Snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Estrada at the plate and takes high there. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Slater. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next pitch is downstairs. Big swing and a miss.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1. They trail it here, 4-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Starling Marte. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
The lefty fires. Towards first. And that's just foul. The 1-2. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. So man aboard. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to go. Rogers getting loose as well. And that's in for a strike. Marte gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Just missed. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. This one in the air, center field. On his way in. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. So Bob, Kyle Harrison gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with 3 passes this year.
Two on, one out. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Lindor retired. That's out number 3. 2 left for the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Made him pay for that one. It's 4-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it in. No, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And fouled off. The Mets leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside low. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Phil Bickford up and throwing. Adams getting cranked up as well. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Pitch is in there. 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one misses in the dirt. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. David Peterson out of the game, and it's going to be a he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And that one is inside ball 1. Soler on at first. Nobody out. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
And here is Patrick Bailey. Righty to the plate. And that one's a little bit low. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball. 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. And a foul ball left side. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the center fielder, Luis Matos. Fouled off. He was late. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-2. On the ground to third, Baden. Whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Giants get one back with a solo shot. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader.
Harrison.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Acuna up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
On the ground right side, 4. They put the tag on him. How about that double play?
Now back, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Now one miss.
That's a ball.
Harrison, 22 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2020. A little bit low.
That's down.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. And now a full count.
Count's full.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. We go to the top of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. The right-hander back to work. Top of the zone for a called strike. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. That's outside. Full count, 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. And a 3-2. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. And up next for the Giants, Marco Luciano.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Rolled to short, could be two. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Back to the top of the lineup, Thairo Estrada to the plate. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now the count is even. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Harrison back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Chapman calls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's Starling Marte. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. That one is upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Wide throw, and it gets away.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. At first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2 on, 1 out. Bounce to third. Stops it on a slide. On to second. They get 1. And that's all they'll get.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
So up next, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Marte, the runner at third. Nimmo at first, 2 out of the inning. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Got him. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains a 4-3 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Lopez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Right-handed reliever. That catches the outside corner. And that is strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Rayleigh also getting ready.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Flores, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And another ball.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jorge Soler now at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. With the tying run on at first here in the 2nd game of the series. And that's in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Number 49.
First and second, one out. Matt Chapman will hit next. Swings and misses. Strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
0-2.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And another ball. And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. So the tying run at second. Wouldn't chase that time. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. Lindor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kicks and fires. Line to left. Slater makes the grab. Out. Number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Angel Acuna. 1 for 3. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And here it comes. That one in triple digits. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
He's 2 outs away. Luis Matos digs in now. Gets the call. Strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And the pitch. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And here is Michael Conforto. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air to left center. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, Luke, 4 games isn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.